Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. Today, Amar is alive? So then, you admit that Amar is still alive?
Yes, she is under our protection in a safe location.
I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept?
Now why would we tell the son of a traitor that?
Guess she has a point there.
Now, heed my warning, Horn Devil. It would not be wise to inform people that Amar yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos.
I have no intention of doing that. I do. Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Oh, yeah. I guess that's true. Like her royal guards.
Good. Now then, there was something we've been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb?
No.
The Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. And as his son, we thought you might know something of his current whereabouts.
I knew it. I suppose I have to thank you for that free running tour of Karain.
Oh, that was the Royals Guard's own doing.
Yeah. Like they'd do anything without your say. Nice try, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb, ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyways?
Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered.
Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it? Straight to the point.
The Holy Mother's powers are without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocks the orb's secret.
I guess it makes sense, considering the spirit's channeling is a fact of life here.
So we ask you, Horn Devil, did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk?
No. Does it look like I did?
So you like to play games, do you?
Oh, I love games.
Royal Guards!
Use your eminence!
Search the devil and his belongings.
What? I want your eminence! Don't move! You're all making it harder for your shield! Yikes, hey, cut it out. Don't grab me there. What? I don't have it.
Eek! Don't strip here!
Stop resisting! Just submit to our search warning! Well, now you get to see if he has that dragon tattoo. No, wait, hey! Cut it out! Ah! You like the show? Rest in pieces, my poor, tattered dignity. There's no sign of the Founder's Orb, Your Eminence!
So you have hidden it somewhere. No matter. We shall recover it one way or another, once you are found guilty for abetting the accused.
Dirk was right. She really is bent on getting that orb.
Mother!
Looks like the princess is back.
I took a stroll to calm myself, but I still find this situation unacceptable. The people must be informed of Queen Amara.
Oh, so she does know about that.
Rafa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp on how the government and its people interact. We always need to lie to the people. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses.
Oh, actually, you kind of just said that.
You have a little faith in our people, Mother. But it is the royal princess that done it. They'll always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not.
Are you gonna kill your daughter?
The truth you say. Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one.
I didn't do it. It was an honor and pleasure, Emmys.
We must speak with our child. It's a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you would excuse us.
Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. You want us to stay, Rafa? Well, Paul, let's head back to the safe house for now. Good idea. We need to go over what we've found and collect our thoughts.
She's like, I saw your butt.
Alright, let's examine. We probably already did examine. Dots? Apollo, what are you doing? This is the Queen's audience chamber. You can't snoop around in here. Yes, I can. Oh, right, sorry. I wonder what it'd be like to sit in there with Athena and Mr. Wright groveling at my feet. No, stop. I can't fall to the dark side.
I can't let myself think that sort of thing. But they will bow like the ants that they are.
Is that it? All right. Athena's like, hey, Widget was just doing something weird. What are you thinking?
Don't worry about it. Ah, you're back.
Thanks for holding down the fort, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sorry it took so long. We had to see Apollo naked.
What? I watched The Plum Punisher, Warrior of Neo-Twilight Realm while you were gone. And my verdict is, it's an outrage. Especially in the theme song. Even worse, the people here believe it's an original Karani show. Can you believe it? I've already spoken at length with Mr. Rebel. I'm not sure what he's babbling on about, but at least he seems like he wasn't bored. Moving along, the things that actually matter. We've gathered about all the information and the evidence that we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we've learned so far. Alright, so... Badge? You flash that bag like a... badge like a pro now. And with such confidence, too, I can really feel it. Really? Sure. Take Trucy's case, or that civil trial yesterday. You really came in on your own during both of them. I can feel my cheeks betraying me. Which... Is it the cheeks with the dragon tattoo? You better not be thinking of starting your own firm, Apollo. What? No, of course not. I'm probably not ready for that anyways. Just because you don't know something doesn't mean that I do, Apollo. In fact, it probably means I also don't know. It's an important lesson to you. In other words, this didn't ring any bells. Nothing on the autopsy. I'm assuming there's gonna be something you want to talk about here. Or maybe after we talk to you, but... Can we save that butterfly? I feel bad, because that motherfucker's been up there for a while now. Amar, she's still alive. You know, it's like the spider needs to eat, of course, but... I feel like you're just torturing it at this point. And she's basically being held prisoner somewhere. This puts Dirk at a distinct disadvantage. Not to mention us, too. And Yuta is under Garan's thumb because of all this as well. Yeah, it's probably alright. And it's not like... It's a problem. Yeah, it's not probably alright. It's a problem, alright. And it's not like we can just go and rescue Amara. This isn't a JRPG. There must be something we can do. It is a JRPG now! Watch as Athena level up and bust face! We can just pin our hopes on Dirk's revolution! So basically, the fates of Amara and Yuta depend entirely on our own ability to beat the charges against Dirk tomorrow. I guess. You don't want steroids, Phoenix? That's surprising. Oh, okay. Alright, it's the same one. A Phoenix Wright RPG. I wonder how that would go. Hey, Phoenix Wright was in a fighting game. Actually, I think a couple of fighting games, right? The Marvel vs. Capcom ones? Could be something else I'm thinking of. What would you do if the Defense Culpability Act was established back home? What would I do? That's a good question. What are you worried about, Apollo? You'd always have a job at as Trucy's assistant. Uh-huh. And what about you, Athena? Couldn't you become the therapist? Yeah. Not really. I'm not a people person. I don't know if I could do it for a living. I mean, therapists make a lot of money. I'd probably go back to playing piano. Scamming people. Hey, what are those looks for? I did it for 9 years! It's almost longer than I was a lawyer! What would you do if the oh, okay. Wait, what did I select? Did I select the book again? Oh, it's the badge. Okay, that's it. Hello. About Inga's murder. The Orb Trial. Maya's abduction. And the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head? Oh no. Yeah, I got it all covered, Mr. Wright. It's the truth about what really went down that's gonna be the problem. And the fact we're in the country where they can rig this shit, right? Yeah, it's like one of the, more we learn about this case, the less we understand. I agree. There's a deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil.
Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath. The real killer, huh? Now that's the million-dollar question. I mean, let's go over who we have left. I'll be your guide, clearly guilty of murder. Nana, possible, no one's seen her. Grand, whatever, yeah, almost like 80%. Rafa, no, I don't even think she was in there. Inga, he dead. Maya, she could have finally snapped and did it herself this time. Edgeworth wasn't there. Emma probably wasn't there. That's a rebel. Dude's been arrested constantly. Probably not him. Dirk, did he actually just do it? Sure, maybe. About like a 30% chance. Isn't that a 110% chance? Yeah, probably. Nita? Maybe. He wasn't there though. Phoenix? Probably. Athena? Almost definitely. Trucy? Goddamn yes. Alright, so I don't know. It's probably the queen, I would imagine, yeah. Who killed Inga and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime? I, for one, am drawing a complete blank. I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out without ever being seen. That's a bona fide locked room mystery right there. Well, we've collected plenty of evidence and statements. It's probably a secret passage, right? It's probably a secret passage in the fucking tomb. Like the sarcophagus, not tomb. I mean, it's in the tomb, but still. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure. Why would the queen kill her husband? I don't know, the guy's an idiot for one, and two, he's probably very bad at hiding things. Like, she probably knew about the fucking Founder's Orb shit. Or maybe she just fucking had him do it and was like, you know, this is gonna clean up some loose ends. This case has been one big fly in an ointment. Ugh. In order to prove Dirk's complete innocence, Dirk is completely innocent, we will also have to exonerate him on the crime committed 23 years ago. Amara's supposed assassination. Right. We know Amara's still alive, but Dirk could still be in charge of plotting the killer. He couldn't discover the truth. He couldn't discover the truth even after over 2 decades of investigation. Our biggest hurdle is going to be complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that. Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence? No, that's one thing I've never done before. A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Write Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind? Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, I feel like we should have brought some armed people with us, Edgeworth. If Dirk is found guilty in his sense of the death, we'll likely join him in the very public execution. Yeah. Beat the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside-down legal system is that anyways? Don't worry, I can't ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Athena. So tomorrow it'll just be me and Apollo. Apollo's like only, what, 4 or 5 years older than her? That's kind of mean. But you can support us by watching from the gallery. What? No. I want to help. I want to die young. I'm part of the agency too, after all. Sorry, but this is a direct order from your boss. Plus, there's a prosecutor's black quill to think of. He said he used me for sword practice. I put you in harm's way. I'm in. Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you'll make it back alive. Make it back alive, huh? What's with the face, Apollo? You'll never inspire confidence in your client that way, like that. They'll play right at the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smile. Yeah, that's easy to do when you're facing a death sentence. You're right. Even when it seems hopeless and you've wet yourself, and when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right? Like, Paul, please stop crying. I can't help it. But will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile? Want some Botox? To be continued. I'm not too surprised with that. There's a lot of to be continues in this. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I was like, wait a minute. This is the 5th save slot? No, it was episode 5. Yeah, alright. So, yeah. There's a lot of to be continues in this one. Yeah, let's go. You're not going to end the episode? It's 15 minutes. To be fair, it is late. But, you know, ooh, anime. Are we executing the judge? I feel like that water should have been blood. It probably was. Or originally intended. Oh, it's like fucking Mortal Kombat when they censored the blood when it was first released. They had the blood code, but they changed the blood to like gray sweat. It's complete chaos outside. Let's just say the Defiant Dragon supporters demonstrating for Dirk's freedom have taken a very special interest in the outcome of today's trial. They look like about ready to string us up if we lose. Trials are pretty much like the ones back home, but with one major difference. The divination séance. The victim's final memories will become a matter for deliberation. I heard about that. But they haven't stopped you from winning your cases here in Khura'in. True, but it wasn't easy. Still, the memories of the dead are simply another piece of evidence. There's always a way to deal with them if your client is truly innocent. Well, I know Dirk is innocent, but... I have one more big secret. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Like, okay, Dirk, thanks, man. Oh, yeah, we already went over this. Dirk, what is that secret you're keeping? Hey, AJ. Oh. Here you go, just like I promised. I'm surprised you were allowed in here. And probably snuck in, but still, thanks, Stats. Wait, weren't you arrested by the police yesterday? Yep, and I spent the night in the slammer. I had a fine meal, shower, even a bed. What more could I ask for? It actually sounds way better than where we were staying. Oh, just remember, AJ, if Dirk's found guilty today, I'll fucking kill you. We'll all probably be found guilty under the Defense Culpability Act, too. Yeah, and you just said something to that effect. That witch Grand wants to take advantage of today and crush our revolution once and for all. The fate of revolution and every Khura'inese person rests on its trial. We're counting on you, AJ. We'll be fine, probably. I'm gonna win this one, you'll see. We just go in there, it's not even a trial. The queen's like, this guilty. Like, oh, fuck. Trial begins shortly, Apollo. Let's make our way into the courtroom. Judge is just like, I can't say no, she's the queen. I actually would not be surprised if that happened. Though, of course, there would probably be something we do to undo it, but still. Day 1. Court is now in session. Let the trial of Dirk Samadi begin. The defense is ready, Your Honor. It's like, who the fuck are you? The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty. So it's really come down to this. Well, don't expect me to hold anything back, Nayuta. Like the last time I beat you in trial. This trial will examine both the murder of Justice Minister Inga whatever Khura'in and the assassination of the former queen, Amara Sigatar. Amara Sigatar. I can't say it. Amara Sigatar. Khura'in. Is there a pun there? First, I believe we should address the murder of Mr. Inga. Would that be acceptable, Prosecutor Shimadi? Prosecutor Shimadi, is that a no? Sorry, I drifted asleep. Yes, of course. Please proceed. Late night watching the Plum Punisher. What's with him? How very unlike you, Prosecutor. Is your mind elsewhere this day? Not at all, Your Majesty. Are you really going to be able to go through with this, Nayuta? Well, Prosecutor Shimadi, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I have heard mention that you are the son of the accused, Dirk Samadi. You have heard true. Does that fact pose some sort of problem, Your Majesty? Yeah, conflict of interest. A father being prosecuted by his own son. Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings intervene? So, here's the thing. There are, you know, father and son relationships out there that have been so strained that it would not be a factor, right? Just attachment, whatever. At the same time, I don't think any court would allow it if it's like a legitimate court. Like, obviously, if there might be some shady practices going on somewhere that would do this, where you could, I don't know, maybe accuse your father or something and get him put into something, or your son even. I definitely feel like any legit court would be like, yeah, even if you're 100% sure you would not actually try to mess this up on purpose or whatever, no. I don't know. Maybe there is a legal precedent where it's okay. It seems entirely not right to even chance that. As a defense, I would be objecting it as like, yeah, right now. Dirk? Fellow citizens, you would do well not to underestimate my son. He's not one to allow personal feelings to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Nuyuta? I'll not stop until my work here is done. See? So all you doubters just sit back down before you trip over your own stupidity. Ha 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 ha! The accused will not take the stand without first being summoned. In any case, if Prosecutor Shimadi has no issue with the arrangement, then let us commence with the deliberations.
Objection!
Hello? Is that the Queen? Aye. One moment, if you would. Your Eminence! Your Eminence, what brings you here? I am your Maya now. Your Majesty. It would appear that Prosecutor Shimadi does indeed have some reservations. No, that's not true. You truly believe you could deceive me, Nayuta Shimadi? One should hold no reservations if one is to stand in these hallowed, funerary grounds. I have none, Your Eminence. Now it is clear we cannot leave this matter to you. We shall handle the prosecution of the enemy of the crown Dirk Shimadi personally. But remain by my side to bear witness to how a true prosecutor enforces the law. Excuse me? But is the Queen going to prosecute this case? Is that, you know, kosher? What? You sound like me sometimes, Paul. There's no need for concern. Before we were crowned Queen, we served as a prosecutor. Really? As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused, but know this. The prosecutor in charge of the Queen Amara assassination case 23 years ago was none other than Her Eminence, shocker, Queen Garan, whatever. First your Majesty, and now this. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things? I heard she served as a Minister of Justice, but she was also a prosecutor? Moonlighting. I guess she probably moved up the ladder from prosecutor to Justice Minister. We prosecuted the case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever rendered. We had one guilty verdict in every case until then, and no lawyer could stand up to us. I am at a loss for words. To think I would once more bear witness to Her Eminence at work in the Hall of Justice. Our first trial in 23 years. No quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all our might. Mortal Kombat! Okay. Is this a JRPG now? I mean, I dig the outfit, don't get me wrong. But the face could use some more Chronos. And the hair. What? The hair's awesome, Chronos. It's a little weird. What the? That's Queen Garan? Talk about an extreme makeover. Ooh, fan. It's all coming back now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins. Woe to you, O enemies of Karain, for I shall personally slice dice.
and julienne fry you, grind you up into a hog feed. Okay. And that sounds like I can ask her to roll back to her polite pre-makeover personality. Know this, lawyer. Yeah? Know that I stand as prosecutor. Consider your defense bench a headman's scuffle. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you start thinking of them now. Oh, but your nails are too big. They're going right through your fan. Well, you still have a head with which to think about. Or think with. Meep? She's dead serious. Yeah, dude. Have you not been paying attention to this country? Now it's time for the divine séance. Rafa, come forth. Your benevolence. Thank you for your gracing us with your presence. Your benevolence. I understand it may be difficult for you, but may we proceed with the divine séance? Divination séance, whatever. Yes, let us proceed. Forgive me for asking, but are you feeling physically unwell? If so, I would advise you to avoid any undue exertion. Your benevolence? What's wrong? It's like her mind's anywhere but here. Lots happened since yesterday. On top of the murder of her beloved father, she found out that he'd been planning a coup. And today, she'll have to experience his death through his own eyes. That's fucks. I didn't like the minister, and I don't really care that he's dead. But at the same time, making his daughter, who is kind of a piece of shit. Chronos, okay, fine. Annoying, not a piece of shit. She's annoying. Kind of. She's kind of warmed up to me, still kind of annoying. At the same time, I wouldn't want to wish that on anyone, really, to experience the death of someone you cared about. Yeah, that'd be enough to shake anyone up. Still, it seems like she's worse off today than she was yesterday. Oh, she'll be fucked for, like, years from this. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter if she's in therapy or not. She's gonna fucking carry this on forever. Yeah, I don't remember her being this depressed. Oh, was she fucking beaten or something? Wait. Rain didn't do something to her, did she? Your Eminence, what about today's divination séance? As I understand it, the prosecution has yet to review its content. Is this deviation from protocol part of your plan? Prosecutor Shamati, would you care to explain yourself? Your Eminence, the accused was caught at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I deem no séance would be necessary for such a clear-cut case. Down my face! You and your bleeding heart. You seek to spare Ray from the trauma of witnessing her father's death. Is that why you have done this? No, not at all. You were concerned for me, Prosecutor Shamati? That's oddly compassionate of him. I mean, he's a dumbass too, but I would imagine he wouldn't want to do that to someone either. Your Eminence, your Majesty, regardless of what is best for her benevolence, this case is blessed with a bounty of incontrovertible evidence. I believe we could reach a swift verdict without devoting precious time to a séance. You have a point. Personally, I would like to spare her benevolence any undue misery. Experience the murder of a loved one is a burden no one should have to bear, especially firsthand. Prosecutor Shamati, your Majesty, can this trial truly proceed without a divination séance? I can't blame her for not wanting to experience her father's murders firsthand. Your Eminence, what are your feelings on the matter? Shall we have her benevolence return home for some much-needed rest? I would assume no. We shall not. You fools spoil her with your feckless words of compassion. Listen well, Rafa. You have spoken time and time again about how grown-up you are now. Yes, but a grown-up wouldn't even want to do this. Let us see if the royal priestess has truly come into her own. You're prepared to fulfill your duty and perform the divination séance as you should. Yes. That's better. See, problem solved.
Or Rafa. Is this really a good idea? Guess we'll see.
Very well, let us begin the divination séance. Nana, my robe. Oh!
Looks like Dana's still missing. It's been a whole day already.
Barbed head?
Yeah?
Can you take my fucking robe off? You remove my robe.
What? Why me? Don't keep her benevolence waiting now, you Mr. Wright. Can't you see she's ready to begin?
Great.
I've been reduced to royal robe remover. There are worse jobs. Like the shoulder guy. Looks like she's grooming Mr. Wright to be Nana's replacement. Well, hey, you get a job, like, if we ever get the DC Act back home. Very well, your benevolence.
Please stop your... I was really hoping they would have animated fucking Wright to do the same position as Nana. Come, Rafa. You know what must be done. There's no turning back now. I know.
The final memories of the deceased. This should be interesting.
It's fucking just Dirk stabbing him repeatedly.
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this.
Well, he was stabbed in the back,
divination
right? So I don't even know how that would even be possible.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. Oh, dance
Yeah,
of
clean those
devotion,
ears out.
guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
We'll watch this one, because I'm assuming it's probably the last one. Unless we find, like, fucking Nana's corpse next or something. The shawl thing on the hands would trip me up if I had one of those. Also, I don't know how it didn't, like, go up. Just grew. But still. Dude, now that I'm paying attention to the shawl thing, it's really animated. And the cloth physics are kind of not well done in video games for the most part. They're very expensive, and they take a lot of work to get in. So those are tattoos on your face. Like, when you are growing, some of the ones on your back too, like, you're gonna have to get those redone, right? Because it's one thing to get a tattoo when, you know, you're fully grown, right? It's still gonna fade over time due to your skin, like, well, dying and falling off, being scrubbed off, yada yada, sun damage. But as a child, I would imagine, like, they're gonna get stretched out even more and deformed. Because you're growing, and your skin's stretching. I don't know. Well, that's not good. Gasp. Oh, that's definitely not good. Your benevolence! What's wrong?
This is unacceptable.
Bailiff, take your benevolence to the first aid station at once. This is not good. Your Eminence, do you have any idea why her benevolence collapsed so suddenly?
It seems she was not ready for what the deceased was to reveal. It overwhelmed her. Her inexperienced immaturity left her ill-prepared to face her father's death. And she said she could go through with it. How very disappointing.
I know someone who's not winning Mother of the Year. Ever. I mean, of course Rafe is going to be overwhelmed. She's still just a child. And it's her father!
It seems we have no choice but to move on to the witness testimony, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, let us proceed. Well, summon the first witness, if you would.
What witness?
Oh, hi. You're the witness? Is this not the accused?
It is indeed. I thought I would give him the opportunity to plead his case. For true justice is more than a unilateral presentation of facts by the prosecution.
That seems uncharacteristically fair of her.
However, should the accused fail to produce convincing testimony, he, along with his cabal of treacherous lawyers, shall admit to be found guilty, and their heads will roll from their shoulders.
What? Should have known there was a catch. Your court, your rules, same as it always was, I see, Garan. Now then, Mr. Dirk Samani, if you could enlighten us to what happened. Well, I would if I could. What do you mean you would if you could? Okay. I was struck by a sudden dizziness the moment I entered the tomb. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand, and lying in front of me was Inga, dead as a doornail. I have no recollection of what happened in the intermittent? Sure. But I didn't kill him, at least I don't think I did. It'd go against everything I believed in. That's not helpful, Dirk. That didn't explain squat.
For the record, let it be known that the accused's fingerprints were all over the murder weapon, and since he was caught in the act, there was no chance for a third party to tamper with it.
Well, that certainly seems to point the finger at you, Mr. Shabadi. Even as a lawyer, I have to agree with you there, Your Majesty. Seriously, Dirk? This is no laughing matter. This is exactly what Garan wanted. To have Dirk try to plead his case only to fail miserably. How low can she go? How low can she go?
Prosecutor, behold this most unpleasant of spectacles, and let it be etched to your soul. Now, instead of accepting the inevitable, those fish-brained lawyers flounder and flop themselves straight into the abyss of despair. Yes, Your Eminence, show me the way.
Now then, will the defense begin their cross-examination? Yeah, sure. Dirk, I'm gonna press the shit out of you. I was struck by a sudden dizziness.
Hold it!
You were struck by a sudden dizziness. Was it because of his illness? Is that something that has ever happened to you before? Can't say that it has. Maybe age is catching up with me. I'm no spring chicken after all. That's not the issue here. I mean, it could be.
Huh. The most cunning excuse, one befitting an insidious insurgent.
Oh!
A killer who does not recall his crime. How very convenient. Next, I imagine you will plead insanity. You aim to seek a lesser sentence through excuses and subterfuge, do you not?
Don't make me laugh, your malevolence.
How dare you!
I'm merely stating my innocence. I have no intention of offering excuses. It's your baseless speculation I would decry as foolish. You're deceitful, you deceitful witch. I mean, he has a point. Because, like, how are you getting your hair to stand? Oh my god, it'd be funny if it just panned up and there's a bunch of royal guards with, like, string attached to her hair, just moving it back and forth. Is it your wish that I claim your head right now in this very hall? Oh, well, that would certainly speed things along.
Hold it!
Can we not? Why do you let me handle it from here? And if there's anything you need to say, you can say it through me, okay? Anything to stop you from needling the queen.
Huh. Next time you have an objection, you better have some proof to go with it, Dirk.
The accused will continue with what he does recall from the crime and stop insulting the queen. I mean, you can keep insulting her, it's fine. I don't mind.
Hold it!
Huh. Do you recall anyone putting the knife in your hand, Dirk? Wish I could say I did, but I don't remember a thing before I came to.
I think there might have been a third party in the tomb. You think there might have been a third party in the tomb, son? Yeah, because if you didn't do it, then the real killer must have been there with you.
Objection!
You called, Your Eminence? Does she go anywhere without those goons?
Was there a third party in tomb when we were securing it?
No, Your Eminence! We searched high and low and found no one of sorts!
And there you have it.
Oh, right. They did search the place. Like, their testimony is perfectly legit and valid, probably.
Furthermore, my guards have the entire tomb surrounded, so there was no way for anyone to escape.
That's right! No one got in or out without our knowledge! Our eminence on site directives were absolutely flawless! Sure, diarrhea Garon.
Do you see now? The presence of a third party is beyond the realm of possibility. The tomb was, for all intents and purposes, completely sealed off from the rest of the world.
What a waste of time. How can it be any more obvious? Dark might be the killer! Oh, great, Frank's back. Nothing for nothing, gallery guy. Thanks for nothing. What? Nothing for nothing, Chronos? It is fucking 12:30, alright? Give me a break. As if our graves weren't already deep enough.
Accused, what do you believe about the possible presence of a third party?
Huh. Well, based on the situation you presented, I'd say that the chances are slim to none. Thanks, Dirk! Didn't have to agree with her, Dirk.
Let the accused statement be added to his testimony.
Very well, Mr. Tamati, if you would. It's like the more we press, the thinner our case gets. Well, stop pressing! I mean, keep pressing. Maybe we'll work out the wrinkles in it, too. I mean, there's still a lot to press. We're not even halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. We can't prove you're innocent without at least the possibility that a third party was there. Find the possibility in the impossible, son. That's just what a lawyer's got to do sometimes. Isn't that right? Right? Who, me? Yeah, you can say that. I've seen more than my fair share of trials and like that. They start with no viable evidence, useful testimony, or any hope of winning. But through cold sweat, desperation, and a little luck and deceit, I always manage to pull them off. Right? I can see we are kindred spirits, you and I. Jeez, taking cases like that must shave years off your life. Yeah, I'm gonna die soon. If that were true, I'd be long dead. It just falls over. Find the possibility in the possible. And I proved that it was at least possible that there was a third party in the scene. Dirk, what did you see at the scene of the crime? Let's see, I came to... Oh, no, go back. Press. I didn't want to open up the evidence while I was there, just in case I accidentally presented it. Oh. So this would be the evidence we probably have to submit somewhere. You say that he was dead as a doornail. How can you be so sure? Oh, I was kicking him. It's pretty easy to spot the difference between a soulless man and the soulless shell of a man. His complexion and the amount of blood at the scene made it obvious which was what.
Watch your words, or you shall join Minister Inga much sooner than expected. You can bow your head before him and seek his forgiveness there in the Twilight Realm. If you still have a head to bow, that is. You bloodthirsty spider. What happened to you? There was still a little love in your heart 23 years ago. You even used to think of me as a brother. Is that what you're supposed to be, a Spider-Woman? Seems you truly do have a death wish.
Is that really all you've got?
Dirk, I'm begging you, man. Enough of the lip. Just deliver your testimony.
Alright, I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Insulting her is so much fun, it's a hobby of mine.
Hold it!
A day's passed since the murder. Haven't you remembered anything at that time? In that time? My memory is a complete blank. It's as if that part of my brain had been scooped right out.
How very convenient.
But even if you've no memory of the event, your guilt is without question. There's nothing more than debate. There we go.
You're forgetting one thing, Gran. I have no motive.
You led a band of insurgents that seek to overthrow the government. I would say that alone is motive enough to slay our kingdom's Minister of Justice.
I mean, she's right. I declared countless times that I lead a bloodless revolution. Cuts the people punching each other outside. I forbid violence and murder. Cuts the people punching each other outside, even if some younger members may have thirst for blood. A bloodless revolution. He wouldn't really have a motive in that case. Is that an important statement? I guess. That was an important statement, probably. Can you add it to your testimony? Very well. Let the accused will please do as the defense has requested. I do not have a motive.
Hold it!
Are we about to say you have a motive? He did threaten you with something, right? A bloodless revolution. Could you be more specific, please? I'm talking about dragging this pompous prosecutor here off her bloody throne. So go ahead, Grand. I'll act all high and mighty now because it's the last chance you'll get.
You still speak of rebelling despite the charges against you. You truly are a fool. I'll prove your guilt soon enough, and display your head for all Korean to see.
So here's the thing. That might sometimes, you know, dissuade people from joining the rebellion. Pretty sure this might actually fucking pump them up to keep doing it.
People will forever speak of you, not as a revolutionary, but as the terrorist you are.
Oh, you're mistaken, your malfeasance. Alright. It will be you the people speak of, as the tyrant who was overthrown by her own people.
I wonder if you will still be spewing such nonsense before the heads of his axe.
I'm afraid I'll still be like this in the afterlife, despot.
I know the self-restraint is as foreign as apple pie to Dirk, but I'd really rather go home than to the Twilight Realm after this.
Okay, so last one.
Hold it!
Can you state that you didn't kill him more definitively? How can I when I have no memories of what happened? Well, can you at least state whether or not you are a murderer? That I can do. I am not a murderer, and I would never kill anyone, no matter the circumstances.
Objection!
And do you have evidence to support your claim that you did not kill the minister?
Evidence? No, can't say I do.
In that case, you will strike the statement, "I didn't kill him," from your testimony.
Wait, you can't just discard testimony like that. I mean, I'm the one cross-examining the defendant and all.
Hold your prattling tongue, foreign devil. I'm the queen of this kingdom. And the queen is the law.
Yeah.
As such, I need not follow the laws that are in place. I can make and break them at will.
Henceforth, the accused will refrain from stating I did not kill him. What? Sure, whatever. It's the grand show after all, same as always.
Hold it!
Oh, was that just change? Dirk, leave the evidence finding to me. Now please, will you stop agreeing with everything the prosecution says? Alright, I'll stick to the facts from now on. Yes, please! But remember, son, if you truly believe in me, you should be able to prove my innocence, even if I admit to it. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. He believes I'll prove him innocent, even with all these inconvenient truths. Is that what he's saying? I think Dirk might be onto something. Even the most disadvantaged facts may point the way to the truth, so don't ignore them. Think of them as food for thought. Don't worry, I know. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smile. Well, I need to remember that. No matter how difficult the facts may be to deal with. Chronos, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. If only we could establish the possibility of a third party. Does the possibility itself even exist? We don't have a choice. Proving it exists is the only way to start a real dialogue here. Which we do have proof of, but we'll go over that next time. I don't know where we're going to need to submit it. I think there's what? Oh, probably here, right? The possibility of third party? Yeah, we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next episode. Have a great day. Bye.